battle for Middle-earth is about to begin.
Welcome, fellow travelers. We're there and back again with some more of our Dale campaign in Dawnless Days. We are on turn 115. The war against Rhun continues to ravage the north over here. We have successfully driven them out of the province of Himdor. We've taken back Tartanost over here too, after they had launched a massive offensive back to try to retake these regions. Now, the dwarves have also been making some progress down here too. They're sweeping in pretty fast to try to wipe out the rest of the Easterlings. It's kind of a race to the finish line at the moment. So before this turn ends, a couple things going to try to get done here while I can. Public order is starting to balance out again in Himdor, but over here in Barad and Imrit, I still have to deal with a rather rowdy population. Hopefully, once I can get some of this infrastructure in place again, it'll improve things. I definitely need to get food back up. I still think food is kind of an issue. Yeah, it's definitely very low. In fact, what I'd like to do is see if I can just start bringing taxes back. Yeah, because weirdly enough, if I bring taxes back here, it'll actually increase food production. Very strange. Okay. And as for Helkalon, Helkalon is one of the very few cities that we have this far eastwards, so I need to do something about expanding our military infrastructure. I think it would make more sense for us to build some sort of complex. How much food are we getting out of here? Yeah, food is okay. Whew. I really need to get a recruitment complex here. That's the problem. So I think what I'll do is, let me see, where's Gobil Iglerim? Yeah, you're way up there. I don't really need this, so I'm going to dismantle that. And I am going to dismantle this too this turn.
We are a strong people.
Feel a sneeze coming on. Excuse me, folks. Okay. Alright then, so, what to do next? I think this guy over here, Helleric, he should be okay for now. I would like to get Nordic's army back on the move. But I'll hold him out here for just one more turn. And I'm still trying to get some more troops over here in Esgaroth, right? Oh, I don't have anybody in queue right now. Okay, so we could technically get you moving now. Alright, let's go ahead and have you start marching this way. Because you've got a bit of a distance to cover. And Mayor Hold, I'll hold off on that for now. I think I need to stop building these recruitment complexes in places that are only towns, because I really need to start advancing them in cities, proper cities.
Come together. They may be near. Quickly now.
Alright, let's get this place back up in order. Okay. I'm going to have you kind of creep this way.
Let's go.
I need to see what the Easterlings are up to, if they have any other forces in the area. I think this is their faction leader. Golden Riders, led by Gudoth. I believe that is him. Oh no. It's Karan, actually, so I don't know where he is. Let's go ahead and end this turn, because there's nothing else I can do. Oh yeah, except this. Governor. Let's see. Let's increase food a little bit with that trait. And then we got a general here. Yeah, let's do an increase in replenishment. There we go. Alright, so we may have to send Nordic's army over in this direction and Minas Runorid. Because he'll be building up another army there shortly. If he leaves now, it's going to take him at least 2, maybe 3 turns to finally engage them. So I think we're going to go ahead and get started now. Let's put you in here. I'm going to get you guys on the move because we have some new heavy spearmen now. That should definitely help us out. Let's get you moving in this direction. Alright, it looks like the dwarves are starting to pull back. I think these guys got pretty battered fighting the Easterlings here. I'm kind of wondering if they have any other larger forces in the area. So what I'll need to do is kind of take a look over here. Yep, help improve public order. Perfect. That spy helped out a lot. There we go. That's good. Alright, Halcyon. Let's see. Let's get this recruitment complex. Yeah, let's build a recruitment camp here. That'll be great. And then you can focus on getting us some more food. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Let's do that. Okay, so 50% shipments of provisions from agricultural buildings. That would be kind of cool. A little expensive, but might be worth it. And then we can get a goldsmith here. And then Thuramar. Yeah, I don't think it's really worth trying to get a tier 2 complex here. Actually, we already have one, don't we? Oh, no. We still have to build one. Okay. How does food look here in Thuramar? It's okay, too. Alright, how are things looking here? Can I get another spy going? I still have to increase my dominance to get another spy. Alright, well that kind of sucks. Okay, you'll just continue making your way down this way. Tartanost. I think we should start building a burial ground. Let me check on food supply. Food is great there, so let's definitely get a burial ground going. And that'll probably be it for construction, right? Yeah. How come I can't change your stance?
Come together.
Okay, this is what confuses me. Why can't I change his stance?
Keep going.
It's not like he's run out of movement
They may be
points.
near.
For some reason, I can't change it. I would like to recruit some new units, but I can't if he's still in forced march stance, and I can't get him out of here for some reason.
We are a strong people. Countrymen.
Alright, let's keep having you actually head in this direction for me. So another turn, he'll have a much larger force there. It's probably best that we take this out next turn. I don't know if we're going to outright conquer it. I still feel like we're not in a good position to take in new territory. because I'm still trying to maintain public order over here in Himdor and Lower Rhun. Barad on Imrad. I might just dismantle this and do something else with it. Venice Gondrin, Karas Gwynwyrth, I can do something over here. How's food looking here? Dorwinian, ooh. Food stocks have actually, they look like they've gone down quite a bit, so we might have to fix that. Let's do fields here too. And I'm going to promote you to Regent of Rovanian. You're going to take his place next turn. Okay, can't promote anybody else. Already had the maximum number of governors, yep. Embezzle funds. This political action will be resolved at the start of the next turn. I'm sure he loses influence. Let me see. Influence cost is 103. So yeah, it is a bit of a dip in influence. I don't really see the point of having these other traits, especially assassination, because if we don't have to worry about certain members of our family or nobles being rowdy, then is this really serving a purpose anymore? Yeah, there's some things they're going to have to etch out of Dale, because some of the intrigue features here don't make a whole lot of sense. Secure loyalty. Yeah, again, loyalty is not an issue with Dale, because everyone's loyal. Alright. Decree. Let's see if we can promote somebody else. Get you in Supreme Commander. There we go. Yeah, his army is just getting stronger, so we need to besiege this guy now. Let me see if it's a good idea to do this.
Slay the beasts!
Alright then. So we're going to have to deal with a pretty big garrison coming out of the city. Plus a bunch of these troops here too, but they're not going to be anywhere near as strong as they used to be. And the balance of power is still very much in our favor, so I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, wait. What would a night attack look like? Oh, looks even better if we do a night attack. But I'm just going to continue the siege. There is no need for us to attack the city. They'll attack us when they're ready. Alright, looks like the secret police initiative is kind of working here. So what I'm going to do is go back over here and give Lower Rhun the same treatment, right? Yeah, Lower Rhun. I'll have to wait till next turn to use that, but that's okay.
Stay together! We are a strong people!
Alright, if we need more troops here, that's good.
They may be near.
Helikalon. Gotta do something to increase public order again, so what would help here? Increasing to a small city would be very expensive, but it would help with influence, dominance points, and... Let me see. It's not like I really need that much more growth here. I think I will upgrade this to a small city. Again, very expensive, but I feel like it would be a lot more beneficial in the long run.
Come together! Countrymen!
And we've already built that. Oh, actually, do this. Let's get the tier 2 ready. That way, by next turn, we could start... Well, not next turn, but once that's finished, we could start building a tier 3 infantry barracks
They may be near.
or an archery range. Alright, I think we're going to get a few more troops out of here. Yeah, we need as many of these troops as possible, so I'm going to really stock up on the heavy infantry. Perfect. Alright, that'll be the last thing we do, because then we'll have a pretty large army here of professional soldiers. Not sure what the dwarves are doing. I'm kind of hoping they'll stay away from these regions up here. I don't know what they're doing here. Oh, I need to check on diplomacy, too. Make sure everything's okay with the dwarves. Okay, still deteriorating, but stable. Still stable. Actually, how is their power ranking? Oh, they're now level 3. Okay, strength ranking is 3 now. Haradrim still strength ranking of 2, so the second most powerful faction. Gondor is still the most powerful. And then Mordor is hardly a threat, according to this. Okay. Let's end this turn. Oh, yeah. German, let's see what we can do about you. I'll increase some food. I mean, if they really want me to, I guess I will build some siege equipment.
Slay the beasts! Raise your weapons!
Uh-oh. The Haradrim are coming. That's not good. Alright, so I'm a little nervous about the Haradrim making their way over here. Let's hope the dwarves can keep them in check. Yeah, you got Lothlorien at the Black Gates. That's pretty crazy. And these look like some pretty fearsome units, not gonna lie. But where did the Haradrim go? They had like a large army here. Oh, they're way down here. Okay, that's good. Alright, so this might be a blessing in disguise, because if the dwarves end up going toe-to-toe with the Haradrim on a much larger scale, they'll definitely be getting a bit of a nosebleed fighting these guys, so it might actually improve our relationship with them. Just so they can be brought down a peg or two.
Come together!
Technology, let's do this. I'd like to do this one next, and then that'll be the last one for this tech tree. Nice.
Ready, men? Slay the beasts!
Okay, and 5 turns until surrender, and now they're suffering attrition. Alright then. So that's the good news. If we leave this under siege for at least one more turn, maybe even 2 if we're lucky, they will be severely depleted. And then we can either just attack them right away because they're so depleted, or if they do decide to sally forth, they're just going to get completely slaughtered. They won't stand a chance. Not a ghost of a chance.
Countrymen! Let's go!
I would love to get Brand's army on the move, but as soon as he leaves, this place goes down the tanker again. And I'm not going to recruit any more troops here. I think we got enough for now. Let's get you moving. We should definitely focus on some more infrastructure up here. Helgoland. Again, how does food look again? It could be better. Let's do small city then. Yes, I think that would be a great idea. Gotta keep checking out Erebor. It keeps deteriorating again. I really wish I could fix this. I still don't know why our treaties with the Federdrim is contributing so much more to the condemnation scale. That was just ages ago, so I don't know why they're still holding that against us. I should probably try focusing on increasing our approval points. Diplomatic affinity, broken treaties with Gondor. Yeah, I just hope things will finally improve between the two of us.
They may be near.
I should have done more to secure a military alliance with them in the past. That would have helped out. Alright, Lothlorien kind of deteriorating. I wonder who these guys are fighting. They're fighting Isengard. How powerful is Isengard? Oh, actually, they are pretty strong. Level 4. Okay. And they have wiped out Rohan, so that's really bad news for us.
Ready, men?
I wonder if I can get this guy up to Helkalan, Ogobel, Iglerum. That might help with public order. But then this place suffers too,
Let's
so...
go.
Let me see. Thordamar.
They may be near.
I'll just keep you there. Alright, let's end this turn. Not much else I can do. Scoot my chair over a bit. Oh boy. Alright, dwarves, you better do something about the Haradrim. They're taking territory from you. Karask, Gwynolith over here. Ooh, public order's starting to go down a bit. So, what's going on here in Dorwinion? Why is Dorwinion becoming increasingly rowdy? Building upkeep, control, non-faction influence. Is that still a problem? Natural tendency. Alright. So is there anything we can build to help improve culture? Or build up influence points? This would be nice, actually. Let me see. Let me take a look at our objectives. Because I know there was some mission where we had to, like, upgrade our wine infrastructure. Trade and finance. Objectives. Here we are. No. Okay, that doesn't really help. Must be looking at the wrong screen. Alright, I guess we'll ignore that for now. Forge City would be nice for the armor. It's not something I can really benefit from right now since my troops are so far away. I think we should start building a small town. Yeah, let's do that. Let's build a small town in Keres Gwynolith. That'll help with the influence a little bit. Alright, we're almost done with the Tier 2 complex. Let's see how things are looking for the Easterlings here. Oh yeah, they're suffering horrible attrition now. Alright, so we might just let these guys starve out instead of attacking them directly. But in the meantime, I need to send my guy up here to see what's going on. Because they still hold territory up here. So if they start building a new army and heading down south, then I might have a bit of an issue with that. Okay. So Tartanos is part of Lower Rhun. Barad and Imrid is part of Lower Rhun. What I need to do is get the dwarves to sell Roskareth over to me. So I think what I'll do is I need to save money for at least 2, maybe 3 turns, just so I have something enticing to offer the dwarves. Because if I could take Roskareth over here, that would actually help improve public order in these areas. And then Minas Runarid is part of Upper Rhun. So is this. That's part of the Northern Red Mountains region. So we could conquer the rest of this territory. It would be a heck of a lot easier if I could get Brand's army on the move. Alright, what if you leave now? See, that's what drives me nuts. Yeah, I can't do much with that. Alright, I'm gonna get you over here towards Thuramar.
Let's go.
Okay, can't build anything. Might as well just end this turn. Alright, dwarves, you just start fighting back over here.
They may be near.
Yeah, where are the Haradrim? I hope they're not too close over here. It's kind of strange that the elves are over here, but... Oh, they're coming from over here, aren't they? Yes, Saragost. So the Haradrim are coming through Mordor reaching Erebor's territory. Interesting. Alright, need you to move into Thudamar. You're part of Himdor, so I'm going to keep my spy here permanently, because Himdor is kind of an issue to deal with. Alright, so this will be the next major decision to make. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I would love to get the Dalian marksmen, because they are some of the best archers we can recruit. They have great armor. But I also know that I need some place to rely on to provide us with heavy infantry. I still think it would benefit us more if we had the archery range up here, so I'm going to commit to this. We get this archery range built, and we can get Dalian marksmen up there in the next couple of turns. Alright, very good. Yeah, these guys are going to be starved out. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just let these guys starve out, because 3 more turns and they'll be forced to surrender. It doesn't look like they're really going to sally forth. I mean, their chances of breaking out is just next to nothing.
Come together.
I might start sending this guy. If I can just get him out of Tartanost. Yeah. I could get him marching up towards Tarfingron and take that. Ideally, what we need to do is take Tarfingron, and then we can take Engparad over here. Engparad. Because then that'll complete our conquest of the Red Mountains province.
Ready, men?
Alright, let's leave you here for... Let me see. Actually, no. Let's get you over here. I'm going to get you a few more troops, actually. Let me see. Yeah, I still need to get you moving. Let's get you moving first. Get you moving this way. Maybe what I'll do is I'll recruit another general to stay here, or I could just send this guy back to help maintain control. And then in exchange, I'll leave some militia spearmen behind with this guy. Actually, I can leave a lot of troops behind because I have all these guys to make up for them. So if you leave now... Yeah, I'm going to take that chance. Let's have you start heading down towards Barad and Imerad now. Alright, we need to finish off the Easterlings fast in the north, because they are going to be a huge threat if we don't do something about the Haradrim. So they'll be the next major enemy to deal with. Disrupt settlement. I'm going to try that out before this turn ends. Alright, Tartanos. Actually, if I upgrade this, this would help. I might do that instead. I keep forgetting what food. Food's actually amazing here. Let's not worry about that then. So, I think our best bet is just to invest in upgrading these towns. Right? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so, Brand, if you leave now, it doesn't look good.
Ready, men? We are a strong people.
Alright, I can definitely give you some archers. If I give you 5 units, because I think we've got 6 here altogether. Let me just see what that looks like. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Just continue moving in that direction. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. So I can actually give you a couple more. Let me see. Yeah, I'll give you some more archers because we don't need that many. I'll switch these guys out too.
They may be near.
And then let's just merge these guys now. Perfect. So now Brand's got an amazing army. with the best troops possible.
Ready, men? For Middle Earth! Countrymen!
And I'll have you recruit someone next turn. Let's just get this army on the move. I think I'll have you follow him.
Move it. Ready,
This guy should be fine on his own. He's got a pretty decent garrison here, so if something happens, we know we'll be fine.
slay the beasts!
Okay, 2 more turns until they're forced to surrender, or we could just literally take them out now. But I'm going to hold out on this.
Raise your weapons!
Yeah, what we need to do is just try to consolidate the Red Mountains regions as quickly as possible. Because taking Minas Runerid is going to be one thing. And then after that, I'm going to move on quickly to Angparad over here. They actually have a pretty large garrison, so I would like to put these guys under siege right away. It might be best... Here, we'll wait 1 more turn. Before that, let me just save this. And then, what about you? Can you disrupt this settlement? So it's not like they can really do any recruitment here anyways. Yeah, we'll just leave it alone. I don't think it's really worth it. But you can... Yeah, you can do this, though. Okay? And then our spy here. Just continue making things better for public order. Helgoland is almost done upgrading. We're almost done... Well, not almost, but 4 more turns and that'll be done. Vinithar, let's see. Ranger, let's just do more prudence. I don't know why... What does it want me to do? Huh. Alright, we gotta check on the dwarves, try to make them happy. They're gonna have to do something about the Haradrim, because they're coming in like a tidal wave right now. Alright. 88. Okay, I feel like it's still kind of balancing out, which is good. Alright, and they're going to surrender in 1 more turn, so it might not even be worth attacking these guys. Just starve them out completely. And then I'm going to get Brand's army moving, because there's no sense in keeping him there now. Toy Tinkerers. Interesting name for an army. The Toy Tinkerers. Alright. Help improve public order here. And Thorimar. Actually, check on food again. Yeah, food could be better. I'm going to focus on more food again. Let's just do that. Try to get food supply up. Alright, and that region is still desolated. Once this place falls, we're going to head straight for Angparad. Retake that. And then Bran is going to be responsible for taking his army up north and taking Tarfangran. How strong is this garrison? Yeah, we're going to need a decent-sized army just to put it under siege. Bran is going to take a while to get there. Okay, let me do this then. 122? That way we know where we are in this game. There we go. Because right now we haven't done anything apart from upgrading buildings, training more troops. Yeah, we haven't really done much at all. Oh wait, promotion. Yeah, let's promote you. Still a level 4 for dominance. Alright, and these guys are choosing to attack now, so let's do a quick save. Yeah, this will be a rather pathetic battle. These guys are going to get killed before they even reach us. He has just 100 troops left. That's it. Had like around 1,400 troops, but they dwindled down to barely 100. Alright, so basically what we're looking at is just a gigantic, well, not even a gigantic one, just a desperate bonsai charge. Alright then. Actually, let's do this. And then you guys just kind of form up like so. There we go, that looks better. And I'd like for you guys to kind of square up a little bit more. That's perfect. Put you guys back here.
Keep a lookout.
All right, perfect.
I look around me, and I see fear in some faces, and hope in others. But in all, I see resolution.
Enemy reinforcements have been spotted.
And a belief in honor. That is why we hold here. Make ready.
All right, gonna pull back the cavalry a little bit.
We outnumber the enemy.
No, really? No idea. It's funny how my own army knows where they are or can spot them, but I don't know where they are. I'm gonna send my cavalry out a little bit. Need to try to figure out where they are.
The enemy has been sighted.
Where are they? Okay, there they are. Got a handful of riders over there.
Watch your back.
Alright, here they come.
Ready, men?
You guys have permission to fire. Shoot. Alright, hit these guys.
Archers. The enemy are ambushing us. The enemy is going for our general. Protect him. Come together. Everyone is scared. Don't worry. Fight. It's not us I'm worried about.
It's a little dark. Let me try to improve this a little bit. Alright, it's the brightest I can get it. Okay. Brightest I can do. It's a little bit better on this side. This guy just looks totally exhausted. Really just doesn't want to be out here. Alright, and I think that is... I can't remember his name. Gudoth? That's right. Alright, he still has a few more troops coming in. Fine, so be it. The archers are doing a fine enough job.
Ready, archers?
Alright. Looks like he's just gonna wait for the bulk of his troops to come in.
Steady! Steady there! Put your backs into it! I wish...
That is a pitiful sight right there.
Come together! Steady now!
Alright, and they're completely shattered.
Be watchful!
Just like that, the remainder of his troops have been decimated. It's just you and your bodyguard now. Just the two of you.
Ready, men?
Alright, it's not gonna matter chasing these guys down. This was the last turn anyways.
Be ready, archers!
Might as well just get all of my guys over here.
Archers!
Oh, wow.
The
We'll need to get a
general has been
screenshot of that
killed.
later.
Victory!
That was
This
crazy.
is your day.
Alright, end the battle. Gudov's death. Perfect. Excellent. So, I'll go ahead and occupy this region. Perfect. Alright, so just more good news on the trade deals. Now, this will impact food supply for a bit. But I'll need to go up here quickly to start besieging these guys. Okay, let me start moving up here now. Trying to decide who I'm gonna hit. Am I gonna besiege the town? I'll save it here before I make that move. Well, I don't think it makes a difference, because if I hit the town now, they're probably gonna insist on fighting instead of staying under siege, right?
Raise your weapons!
No.
Slay the
Alright,
beast!
so it's a pretty large garrison. They have some pretty decent troops here too, but we can easily dispatch these. Well, we can easily dispose of these guys. Want to make sure he's not able to recruit any more troops. I don't think he can if the city is under siege in the first place. Alright, I'm going to send you back. Help maintain public order. Bran, I'm going to get you moving up ahead. I need you to help conquer Tarfengran up here. That would be great. At least Himdor looks like it's getting better. Let's keep it up with the secret police, shall we? Oh, that made it worse. How did that make it worse? Still trying to understand how these spies work. Alright. Now, chances are, I think I'm just going to leave this be. I don't really see the point in repairing any of this if Rebellion is just going to take it back. Because my priority right now is just to take this city, occupy it, move down and take Karas Gorgorith over here too. And then that'll pretty much be the end of the Easterling presence in Northern Rhun. Yeah, because Upper Rhun is very close to falling. And then if this place, or even if both of these places fall to incursions, I can just come back and grab them quickly. So, not that big of a deal.
They may be near.
Alright, you're just going to help maintain public order here. I think I'll have you focus on... Let's get a workshop going, shall we? I think we should be safe from the Haradrim for now, because the dwarves have plenty of strength in the area. Or at least some strength up here. Yeah, and they're sending down more troops too, which is good. So I'm not too worried about that situation. But we're going to have to bring an end to this fighting soon. Let me see. I could upgrade this. Yeah, that would actually help our dominance points quite a bit to upgrade this. Doesn't even give me a name for what this is. Yeah, we'll do it here. Eventually I want to start getting that. But how is culture looking here? It's not in decline, is it? 0%? Okay, let's try to change that around, shall we? Let's build a monument here to help out. And then, yeah, I don't care about that. We're good. I don't need siege equipment. We're good. Finally getting Bran's army out of the woods here. Alright, let's do a quick save. So it looks like Erebor is conducting this attack. Alright, well, let's just take him out now. I wish they would help me fight the garrison. That would be cool. But I'll settle for this right now as our first little joint operation. Alright, let's take a look at the dwarves. It's been a while since I've seen proper dwarven troops in this. Oh. So that's their heavy spear infantry. That's cool. They can get watch post sentries just like us. I'm hoping to play Erebor once I can... Well, if I can win this campaign as Dale, even with the short victory, I'll be very happy to start playing as Erebor. Because the Iron Hill troops look amazing. Yeah, that's beautiful to look at. Alright, I think we'll just leave this up to the dwarves to fight. I don't think there's any need for us to really get involved here. It's kind of pointless. Just move up this way. Not much to really do here. They're not even a ranged unit. If they were cavalry, they would be kind of annoying, because they could just bounce around from one part of the battlefield to another, constantly flanking our weaker units. But they're just going to be completely annihilated here. I would love to get a close-up of these guys fighting. The dwarves, anyways.
The enemy has engaged our ally.
Yeah, they're losing badly here.
General has fallen! Our victory grows ever nearer!
Alright, there he goes.
Godspeed good! We are moments away from victory!
There we go. Quick little battle. Might get a good screenshot out of there or two. Nope. Alright, no need to recoup any casualties here. Might as well loot the battlefield, get a little bit of coinage out of it. So now they're not going to have any general to assist them whatsoever. Killed him quickly. And I'm hoping the dwarves just start sending all their troops down south, because I can handle the Easterlings in the north. They're not going to be a problem for us. Alright, how long can they hold out? Okay, so now this army is suffering attrition, so we're definitely going to wait at least 2 turns before we decide to attack. Yep, Ravanian kingship is almost done. How is this looking? Tarnos looks good. Everything's starting to look a little bit better with public order. I'm very happy to see that. Now I just need to get Brand's army moving up here as fast as possible. I want him to take Tarfengron, and then once he's done with that, I think I'm going to bring this guy with him to help out. Alright, would it improve things if I brought in... Yep, my spy. Perfect. Alright, so that'll only take 1 turn to finish. Nice. Archery range is almost done. I think I'm just going to dismantle this, right? Do I already have military infrastructure here? No, so I'm going to have to keep this for now, right? Yeah, I'm going to need to keep that for now. Alright, let's go ahead and build a farmstead to help out. This will be done in 1 more turn. Same with this, so we'll see an increase in food supply for a bit.
Raise your weapons.
Definitely hold out that siege. And what else is going on? Yeah, dwarves, I need you to start fighting these Haradrim because they're taking a lot of land from you. Alright. Looks like it's starting to balance out a little bit more. Their power ranking is now at 2, so they must have a lot of troops somewhere. And Rhun is just plummeting in strength. Yeah, they're now 13. So how much territory do they really have left? So they still hold on to Khan down here. That might be their very last holdout. Because we're very close to wiping out the rest of their cities in the far north, so... I think their faction leader is still somewhere down here. But it's not like I have to worry about destroying certain factions to win the game. So I don't care if they continue to linger in the south, because it's not like they'll be able to do anything.
Ready, men?
Alright, Fjordic. Let's get you some bodyguard stats there. And yeah, I might as well build some siege equipment. Keeps asking me to do it, so I will. There we go. Make you happy. What I need to do is improve my relationship with the dwarves enough to secure a military alliance. That would be great. Oof. I hope the Haradrim are not too strong. Alright, we know that's going to be a problem. Defeat invading force. Where are these guys? Apparently there's an invading force. Are they close by? Defeat invading force. An army has crossed your borders. Where? Dune Watchers. An army has crossed into our borders. Dune Watchers. That's not our borders at all. Yeah, I don't get what they mean by that. Alright, dwarves, you're going to have to do something about that mess down there, because I still need more time to deal with the Easterlings. Bran, you're just going to get up there as fast as possible. Let's see. Yeah, just get up there quickly and take that city.
Ready, men?
You'll follow him.
Wait, they may be near.
Helikalon has been upgraded, so now we can start getting these archers. Let me see. You know, it would make more sense if I sent you back in this direction to get those archers. Public order is starting to look way better. Now that I think about it, I don't really need this recruitment camp here, so let's just dismantle that and replace that with something else. And we definitely need to focus on this area again. Okay, let me take a look at the influence points. Alright, so we need to change that up. Let's go ahead and focus on a monument here. That would definitely help. And then, what about over here in the Barding Heartlands? I'll build another monument here. And then upgrade you. There we go, because we gotta start focusing on influence points again. Also, how much longer until this place falls? Yeah, these guys don't have much left. So they'll surrender in 4 more turns. I will give these guys 1 more turn. Yeah, let me give these guys 1 more turn, and then I'll just attack them. Alright, maintain that siege, and the turn. Nope, sorry Gondor. Not ticking off the doors. Alright, we gotta do something to help the dwarves out. They need to stop sending their troops up north and actually send them south, because you got a crisis going on. Yeah, I keep thinking they're further north than they are, but yeah, I don't care if they take that. It's kind of a blessing because it helps us with food and income a little bit more. I don't care about those guys. We'll deal with them later. I need you to get over here so that next turn you can get those archers from me. Get me those fancy archers. I'm going to have you start moving in this direction. Alright, so the fight looks pretty ugly down here for the dwarves. They need to start sending way more troops. But I still think they got a lot of fight left in them for sure, so we'll just leave it up to them. Alright, let's do a quick save. And is this their faction leader? Oh, it is. Karan. This is their faction leader. Alright, lost 20 men. Fine, I'll take that. And we'll occupy. Now, will that be enough to destroy Rhun? Maybe my next turn they'll be destroyed. Oh, wait, no. They still got some stuff down here. Okay. Let's go ahead and make our way in this direction. Nope. There we go. Let's see. So if he's dead, who's their next faction leader? Endon? Yeah, he's way down there, so not going to worry about him. Yeah, so this War of the Haradrim is already helping us out a little bit, because our relationship points are starting to go up again. Alright, let's do Ceramist. And then Tartanost over here. We'll do maybe a grain mill. How's food looking? Food's really good here.
Ready, men?
I really need to start buying Roscaris off the dwarves, so let's start saving our money so we can prepare for that. And then Thordomar. Let's see, anything to help us with control? Technically the Watchtower would help. But I really don't feel like I need that all that much. Yeah. It's down here I need to focus. Let's get this winery out of the way. That'll be the last thing we do, okay? Alright, let's see. I want to get this army on the move. We'll take Karas Gorgorith over here. And then we'll just use this army to kind of consolidate our control over these regions. Same with Bran. He's going to take that last city to the far north. And then the subjugation of the Easterlings will be complete. For the most part. They'll still have that last holdout to the south, but it's not like they can really do anything. And we need to help out the dwarves very soon, because the Haradrim are really kicking their butts down there. Alright, how's our power ranking looking? 5, dominance level 4. We're going to be reaching our next dominance level soon, I imagine. Let's see. How expensive is this stuff? Dang, some of this was really expensive. What is this? I'll repair that. Repair that. We'll definitely repair that. And I'll repair that too.
We are a strong people. Charge! For Middle-earth!
Alright, what you're gonna do is just kind of move down. Actually, no, stay where you are. You're good.
Come together.
Alright, you should be ready to start recruiting some more troops for us. Where are these? Yep, there they are. I don't think I need these guys right away, so let's just hold off for now.
Come together.
In fact, I think I'll just have you... Nah. Let's just have you head in this direction. That's a better decision. What I need to do is get this army on the move so I can take Karas Gorgorith over here. Let's not give these guys a chance to be a menace to us. I want to take them out now. And they have an even weaker garrison here, so it'll be easy to take these guys out. Then we can start the process of assimilation. Alright, looks like the Haradrim are moving southwards for some reason.
For Middle-earth!
Alright, let's get down here. Crush these guys.
Slay the beasts! Raise your
Alright,
weapons!
maintain the siege. This place can hold out one more turn until they run out of provisions, so that's good.
We are a strong people. Slay the beasts!
Yeah, you could take this place too, but you're just going to maintain that siege. Oh, 4 turns before they run out of supplies?
Slay the beasts!
I think we should just take it now. Quick save. We'll lose some troops, but that's okay. Okay, so what matters most right now is control and influence. Let's repair that. I'll do that. We'll definitely do that. And that too. And then Angparad down here. There's really no garrison here. I think we should get a settlement going first. See how that works for us. We'll get burial grounds going here too. My only problem is that guy could come back, because I think that general, he
Raise
just
your
kind of
weapons!
disappeared. I don't know where he went.
Ready, men?
I need you up here to kind of take over for this guy.
Let's go!
Why can't I
Quickly
get this
now.
guy up here? Oh, I can. Okay, so I gotta wait till next turn to use him. Okay. This spy could be better utilized elsewhere. So I'm gonna bring you back across this border.
Quickly now! They may be near. Come together.
Alright, not a whole lot I can really do there. And I think I'll build a goldsmith here. There we go. That looks like a good idea. I think what I'll do is... because I don't know if that guy's going to come back, and then all that's going to go to waste. Yeah, I'll take a chance. Nope. Not afraid of you, Mordor. Can't do nothing to me. Can't do nothing. What are the Easterlings doing? Are they seriously going to send an army all the way up north to harass me? Don't you have bigger problems down there to worry about? Oh, an incursion took it. Damn you all. Alright, I'll get back up there and deal with you.
Slay the beasts!
Alright, this place has run out of supplies, so next turn they'll be down to 50% of their strength.
People. For Middle Earth! Countrymen! They may be near. Let's go!
Alright, let's have you transfer it over.
Quickly now! Move it! We are a strong people!
And then, Bran, you're going to start moving down this way to retake Minas Tirith.
Come together!
Might be time to start sending this guy out too, because we got all this money. So let's start putting more into... Let's see. I don't think we really need more troops.
Ready, men?
Yeah. Trying to get this place up in the positive.
Countrymen!
Like every time I move troops out of here, it's so problematic.
Come together!
Alright, well, let me just raise another army here then. Troop.
May be near.
There, you stay there and you'll help maintain public order, and then allow this guy to take over from Minas Tirith. And how's food looking here? Slightly better. Let's do a little bit of an upgrade. Yeah, let's do Shepherdtown. Actually, this would probably help out more. Yeah, let's do this. Expanded bakery or whatever it's called. Alright, so got Cedric over here, just kind of chilling with a fairly large army. And there was some Easterling force down here somewhere.
Charge!
Alright, just keep siege up there for now.
Ready, men?
And then let me check on diplomacy. Yeah, things are balancing out with the dwarves a little bit more. It's still the same with the elves. I'm glad to see that. Yeah, the Easterlings are coming back with a huge army now. That's annoying. I wish the Easterlings and the Haradrim would be at war with each other. Because I don't think there's anything stopping those guys from reaching their last city in the north. But once we do take it, they might just turn back, because then there won't be a point, right? Yeah, let's do that. That'll help with morale.
For Middle Earth!
Oh, and this guy is over here. Now they have a huge incursion. What in the... What the heck? Come on, really?
They may be near. Keep going.
Yeah, we better keep you out of range. If I put you in force march, can you get to him faster? Yeah, it's not going to be fast enough, so I'll just put you up here for now.
Come together. Move it. Ready, men? We are a strong people.
Alright, Tarfingron. Let's go ahead and get a small town going here. All the important stuff that's really going to help. Sheep pens, yeah, that's a good investment right there. That'll help out for sure. Things look better over here now. And then Thordamar, what to do with you? Probably just build... Let's see. Yeah, we'll do workshops here. And I think we'll do fruit cultivator, right? Actually, let me take a look at the Barding Heartlands again. Because culture is a bit of a concern here. I'd like to get this up to 100% entirely. But I need to upgrade this. Yeah, let's do that. That's what I wanted to do. That's more like it.
Countrymen!
Alright. So, Bran, his army's going to be put to the test fighting this incursion off.
Come together.
And I've only got these guys to serve as reinforcements to an extent. Can't hire any mercenaries, unfortunately.
Ready, men? Form middle. They may be near.
Yeah, the merchant escorts are really annoying.
Come together.
I can't get them replenished, so we might as well just recruit another one of those units to help out. Yep, and they're still heading up north. Let's do... I'm going to focus on cultural focus. Yeah, let's do that again.
We are a strong people. For Middle-earth!
Alright. What would it look like if we fought these guys now? Should we even take a chance at this? Yeah, I'm a little nervous about this because this incursion is absolutely huge. I don't think it'd be a good idea to mess around with this.
Strong people.
Yeah, what an absolutely beastly incursion. We'll just hold on to that siege, do our best. Oh, now I can get these troops replenished. Nice.
Countrymen!
Alright, I'm gonna get you moving down here a bit.
Stay together. They may be near.
At least public order looks way better up here. I was worried this would be a mess too, but it's getting better. Let's do that. And then Tardanost over here.
Ready, men?
Might as well leave you guys alone. I don't really need that right now. Okay, so the Easterlings still have a long ways to go before they can catch this region.
Raise your weapons.
But I'm going to go ahead and just take this now. Only lost 14 men. Perfect. We'll occupy it. And then let's just get this place repaired quickly. We need to focus on influence. Anything that helps with food needs to be a priority. Yeah, that'll help with replenishment. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. Don't care. Yeah, something's got to be done about these incursions being so overpowered. Hoping... Oh, darn. Okay, so it looks like they're deciding to attack us now. I don't know how I really feel about this. We may have to wait until we have a stronger force. Valiant defeat. Okay, well, we'll just have to retreat then. This incursion is super annoying. They're not even being led by a general. I could try to fight this battle manually. My biggest concern is their cavalry, because they have so much of it. Yeah, and these guys are very fearsome. They got the Loki-Rim Macemen now. The Hellbirds over here too. We kind of need reinforcements, so I'm going to pull you guys back.
Ready, men?
Alright, let's do artisanal focus.
We are a strong people. Slay the beasts!
Alright, maintain the
Come
siege.
together.
And then this guy should be able to help you. Still can't get any mercenaries, sadly. I think what I'll do is I'm going to start raising another army here too. Yeah, because we have plenty of funds to do this. So let's just grab a bunch of these guys to start making their way eastwards to help with that. Yep, let's fix this over here. Let me see. Are we already kind of replenishing now? Yeah, we're back at full strength. That's good. Then I'll just focus on that then. Alright, and we're kind of short on funds, so let's just hold on to our position here for a while. I think the Easterlings are still going to try to push their way up north. That's what I got to find out next turn. But this place already looking way better. Yeah, let's just hold off on that. And then, let's see, what happens if I have you... Yeah, public order goes down a lot. Well, let me at least see how strong this incursion is. Of course, a full stack incursion. Guards of the Teeth. Of course they get these ridiculous... What are these? Tier 4 units? That's just insane. And I'll just have to wait until next turn for these guys to be ready. No big deal.
We are a strong people.
Alright, let's end that turn. Okay, will the Easterlings pull back, or will they still continue forward? Nope, they're going to continue moving. So we're going to have to be ready for those guys soon. We got to get rid of these incursions fast. Alright, so it looks like they're not strong enough to justify sallying forth. I'm going to get you guys moving in this direction so that we'll be even stronger than before. We'll need to be ready for the Easterlings over here. Let's go ahead and get food going. Food stores, yes, let's do food stores here. What's this? Commons, is that cheap? I have to repair this first. Let's convert that. That'll be a good idea. Alright, we're going to hold off on that. head back up this way to help maintain public order. There you go. I gotta do something with public order here. Again. So let's go ahead and upgrade this to a town, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, that'll be a good investment. Alright, so I need my next spy over here to help out. Kind of need my secret police again. Alright, so now our balance of power looks way better. But I'm going to keep the siege going. They run out of supplies in 3 turns. Okay, 3 more turns, then they'll start running out of food, and then they'll start dwindling in size. I'll need to keep this army in the north for now. Well, sorry, in the south for now. Because if the Easterlings decide to continue with their attack, we might be in trouble. Dwarves are sending down a lot more troops. Let's check on our friendship level here. Looking good. They are now number 1, but Gondor is number 3. Okay, something happened with Gondor. Isengard is number 2. That's scary. And the Haradrim have dipped a bit. 4. Rhun is back up to 11. I think next turn would be a good time for us to start building another army.
Ready, men?
Still gotta keep this guy here. This is such a rowdy area. I gotta make a deal with the dwarves and buy this region. It's probably gonna be the best way to consolidate or hold over Lower Rhun, because we need this to finalize our absorption of this province. Alright, Westlid. Let's do that. End your turn. This will be the last turn. It's getting kind of late here. Alright, keep that under siege. Let's see, how much closer is that Easterling army? Yeah, they're getting up there. I'm afraid we may not have the best quality troops to be fighting them. I don't know what we'll be dealing with. I should try to get a spy down there first, just to gauge how strong they are. So I'll move you down like this here. Oh, this guy is over here, raiding the land. That's annoying. I might just try to chase this guy now, get rid of him.
Keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you go down here and chase this guy. Kill him off, that'd be nice.
They may be near.
Alright, Tarfengron. Let's do Burial Ground here, that would definitely help.
For Middle-earth!
Continue to improve things for me.
Raise your weapons! Slay the beast!
Alright, so what I'm going to do now is start raising a new army. It probably makes sense for us. Let me see. Where should I get my next general? It would make sense to send this guy south, because he's fairly close to where all the action is. But if he leaves, then public order takes a huge dip. Well, not a huge dip, but it does take a dip. Alright, and how's food looking again? 309. Non-faction influence. Okay. We can fix that.
They may be near.
I think what you need to do is stick around. Oof, let me think about this. Yeah, just stick around there for now. We'll figure this out. I'm gonna start getting my... Oh, if we get a tier 3 over here... Actually, we already have tier 3. Dale Cavalry Regiment and Dalian Marksman would be nice. Alright, let's keep focusing. Actually, no. We have a lot of income. We need to start getting another general. So we'll get Merlit out there. Yeah, let's recruit him. Because then you can start getting a bunch of these guys ready to move. There you go. And then, yeah, we'll just end this turn. Yeah, all the fighting is taking place down there. Well, there's really no point in going after that army. They fled back south.
They may be near.
Alright, let me save this first. Because what I would love to do is hinder this army. Then they won't be able to retreat. Ah, leaving some dead and many more wishing they were. Okay, so you poisoned their food then? Awesome.
Come together. Keep going.
For Middle Earth!
Alright, food is doing amazing. These guys have enough food for how many more turns? One more turn and they run out of supplies. Marvelous.
Countrymen!
Alright, let's get public order back up here.
Countrymen!
And I'm just going to convert this now. Let's do that. And I'm going to upgrade you to a small town. This will help increase our garrison a bit more. Oh, actually, we have a tier... Oh,
For Middle
we can actually start
Earth!
recruiting more troops here, right? That's cool. So if we can finish that guy off faster, then he can just slip down here and we can start creating another army. That would be great news for us. Alright. Dwarves. Balancing out. At least it's not getting worse and worse all the time now, so that's good. Glad things are looking better. Okay, so let's start disbanding some of these units, because we don't need to spend money on this. Yeah. You don't need that many troops. Public order is under control in these areas. And then we might as well upgrade this, right? To a town. I'll think about that one. It is a little expensive.
Come together.
Alright. Let's start having you move. Let's at least get you this way. And then I'll get you some more spearmen and infantry. Yeah, that'll be more than enough. Because we'll need the very best troops to fight these guys. Keep the spy here for now. Hopefully we can catch up to this guy and destroy him.
They may be near.
And then we'll just let these guys slowly starve out. Because that is a huge army, and I don't want Bran taking unnecessary casualties. Then after he takes over Minas Tirith, we'll just consolidate our hold here. Because this will be the last region we need to conquer Upper Rhun. So that'll be another full province under our control. So I'm going to go ahead and save it here. Because things are looking pretty good. There you go. Alright guys, well if you enjoyed that stream, just give me a follow as usual. I will be back with some more Dawnless days throughout this week. Not sure if I'll stream tomorrow, but hey, you never know. I just gotta make some time for some errands afterwards, after work. But I'll be more than happy to continue this campaign. I feel like we're getting pretty close to achieving the short victory. which means we only have to get to a dominance level of 6. We're on 4 right now. But I'm just hoping I can try to finish the Dale campaign in one piece. At least just get me a victory for the Dale campaign, because then I can move on to playing as Erebor potentially. Hope to have you guys on the next stream. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. Take care.